Episode 135, Irish Songs and the Old Triangle and the rest of the story. The Old Triangle is a famous Irish folk song about life in Dublin's Montjoy Jail. The title refers to a large steel triangle that prison jailers struck with a hammer to signal daily prison routines like wake-up calls, time for meals, and head counts. The unique sound echoed along the banks of the Royal Canal near the prison. Today, the Royal Canal is widely regarded by Irish people as a cherished national treasure. It is a peaceful, linear park blending Ireland's historical heritage, natural beauty, and modern recreation. Once a vital 19th century freight and passenger route from Dublin to the River Shannon in the west. It was completed in 1817 and fell into decline, but was fully restored and reopened for navigation in 2010. Today it is primarily a leisure waterway. Most popular is the Royal Canal Greenway, Ireland's longest off-road trail at about 130 kilometers. This flat, mostly surface towpath from Maynooth to Clondara in County Longford is known for walking, bicycling, running, and family outings. It's praised for its tranquility, passing through unspoiled countryside, historic docks, aqueducts, and towns like Mullingar and Enfield. Swans, otters, herons, and other wildlife are abundant, and the fishing is good along the canal. The Royal Canal is very close to Croke Park, used for Gaelic games like Irish football and one of the largest stadiums in the world. Croke Park was the site of Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday is remembered by the Irish as a day of violence in Dublin in November of 1920. During the Irish War of Independence from Britain. Unprovoked, more than 30 people, including children, were killed and many others wounded by British black and tans during an Irish football game. Culturally, the Royal Canal and Croke Park retain evocative ties to the song The Old Triangle, with statues of historical and cultural heroes like Brendan Behan and Luke Kelly along the route. Like many folk songs, the authorship remains debated, but reliable sources credit Dick Shannon, a Dublin street singer and a friend of Brendan Behan, as the writer. Irish playwright and Republican Brendan Behan popularized it. He himself served time in Montjoy Jail in the 1940s for his Irish Republican IRA activities. Behan first performed it publicly in 1952 on an RTE radio program and incorporated it into his 1954 play The Queer Fellow, set in prison on the day before an execution. The song opens the play and evokes the monotony, the hardship, and the longings of prison life. Some accounts attribute the song directly to Behan or his brother Dominic, who also recorded it early on. But Behan never claimed full authorship, and his family statements support Shannon's role. The actual triangle still hangs unused in Montjoy Jail today. The lyrics paint a vivid picture of incarceration. The verses use prison slang, calling the jailers screws, the inmates lags or bowsies, meaning drunkards or lovable rogues. The verses capture jailers barking orders, inmates dreaming of loved ones, and wistful references to the women's prison nearby. The song became an Irish folk standard. Dominic Behan made the first commercial recording in 1958. Many others recorded the song, like the Dubliners with Luke Kelly's haunting version, the Pogues, the Dropkick Murphys, Glenn Hansard, the Clancy Brothers, Bob Dylan, and others. The song appeared in films, concerts, and even a 2022 performance by Montjoy Jail inmates themselves. A well-known Dublin pub called the Auld Triangle on Dorset Street takes its name from the song. It's a traditional pub with Republican murals and a nod to Irish folk culture. The song endures as a poignant symbol of Irish resilience, rebellion, and its prison experiences. The Old Triangle. Oh, a hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in my prison cell. Then the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the screw was bawling, "Get up, you bowsy, and clean your cell." Then the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Ah, the screw was peeping, and the lag lay sleeping, dreaming about his own girl Sal. And that old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. In the female prison there were 75 women, and among them I wish that I could dwell. Then that old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. All along the banks of the Royal Canal. And now you know the rest of the story. This is Rod Murphy. Thank you for viewing or listening to my YouTube and podcast episodes. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy them, please hit the subscribe button. It does not cost you anything, and it helps me to grow my audience. Again, my thanks.